This is BIZNOMICS. I'm Tharindu Amarasekara. Negotiations. Now, as a part of day-to-day running of a business, running a team, managing relations with various stakeholders within the organization, we need to negotiate with them because circumstances are different, viewpoints, perceptions are always different. Now, how we balance all these differences and get what needs to be done? Well, that would one say the art of negotiation. Now, as a business manager or a decision maker, this is one art that you need to be having an idea about. And here in BIZNOMICS, that's exactly what we will be focusing on today. And I would like, at this point of this show, to welcome the guest of our program, Tissa Dissanayaka, a specialist in negotiations. Tissa, welcome to BIZNOMICS. It's an absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Tharindu. Thanks for having me.
Tissa, let's say a business manager or a business owner who is watching this show. Why does negotiation really matter to them?
Tharindu, especially let's take a senior manager who is running an organization or responsible for department or section, SBU, business strategy, business unit. Most of the time, these senior corporate leaders fail not on their merit, not on their ability, but on the process. The way, because they know what is to be done and they have the skills. What they lack is the negotiation skill to get their point across and get the things done from the other people. This is where they feel. If you improve your negotiation skills, it will help you to be success, to reach an outcome that you desire. Whether it's a profit or whether you wanted to say someone to yes or no, whether you want to get more volume, more recognition, more respect, more credit time, whatever it is, it's about how you negotiate. There's a catchphrase in negotiation that we say, how you negotiate is more important than what you negotiate for.
Right point.
That means the process is important than the substance. Substance, you know, as a business manager, when you advise your clients, when you are a consultant, you know what they want to achieve. That's a profit, it's the revenue, it's the volume, it's the recognition.
Correct.
But how you achieve that is the question mark. That is where...
Tissa, let me just cross question you here now. I think you are bringing out a very valid perception here, because a lot of the time we say companies don't fail in planning, they fail in the execution.
Execution, absolutely.
And that's because when you are executing, you need to negotiate your way through, isn't it, with the people, with maybe your customers, with your creditors, maybe with the various parties that are loaning out to you. Because I want to quote the words of a CEO of a very famous mobile phone brand, which was a super hit in the 1990s, but then a few years back it kind of went to irrelevance, where the leader of that organization at the point of that kind of, well, it was bought over by another giant, but where he just broke down into tears and he said, we didn't do anything wrong, but we still failed. And they had all the people, but clearly the execution was a problem.
Absolutely, I fully agree on that. This is what we advise. You see, the word negotiation comes. Often, the people associate that with the high-flown, high-level power negotiation between
two countries,
America and Russia.
Yeah.
Even negotiation between Israelis and Palestinians. Negotiation between government and adversary parties. Negotiation between the unions and the employer federation.
Correct. It's seen as a very stressful, very high level, something that is only meant for the top level decision
makers. But have you realized we negotiate more on our personal life than our professional life?
Every time we call home to say we'll get half an hour late today, it's not informing, it's a negotiation. Is that what you are saying?
It's a negotiation. Now, let me ask you this question. What do you think in more difficult negotiation? Is personal life negotiation is difficult or professional life negotiation? In your opinion, Tharindu?
Personal life is a little more
Personal
tough.
life negotiations are more difficult. And we negotiate more on that aspect. But yet, when the word negotiation comes, we associate that with the high flown, high ticket, high price, high stake negotiation.
Which is a mistake.
Which a mistake. Which a
Understood.
mistake.
Understood.
Now, this takes us to a very important point. The point is, let's say negotiations are inevitable in life and unavoidable. If it is unavoidable, my question is, why not learn how to do it better?
Correct.
But if you learn it better, your personal life success goes up before you even reach to the professional level. Your negotiation between your spouse, your parents, your kids, I mean, high pressure negotiation between kids, husband, wife, friends. Personal negotiations are much more strongly felt. Do you know why? Because those negotiations are associated with emotions, ethics, values, trust. It doesn't mean professional negotiations are not without those.
For sure.
With those. I mean, professional negotiations are also involved with emotions.
And it's also probably having more multiple facets
More
as well.
multiple facets. But in personal negotiation, it's felt stronger because you associate with the relationship and so on and so forth.